corporate event, casino event, wedding, or just a reason for celebration and to party, this is your girl. This is Tracy Schroeder, McClain's mobile DJ. Thanks so much for joining us.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
Tell me a little bit about McClain's mobile DJ, how you got started in the industry. You have quite a number of years worth of experience.
I actually started my DJ career right after college, which I majored in radio and TV, but I was the electric lunch girl on a classic rock and roll station in Millshoe, Texas.
Yeehaw.
Years ago, Texas. And then I moved to Dallas, and as part-time work, I started DJing for weddings for Complete Music. And they've been in the business forever. But it was back when it was cassette tapes, which I don't know how I survived that. So now, obviously, it's so much easier because all my music is on the computer and at my fingertips. I can pull up a song by artist or title, and we have clean digital edits, which is great.
What are cassettes? First of all, there's no way you look far too young to have remembered the days of a cassette.
That was brutal now that I think about it, because it was so hard. You had to get one song ready on this deck and fast forward this deck. It was insane. So now it's a lot easier.
So tell me when you opened or started McClain's Mobile DJ.
So McClain's Mobile Music and DJ was actually started by Bill McClain. He is my awesome brother-in-law. He started it in 1982. And I actually bought the business a couple years ago, and we've just grown exponentially. It's been incredible.
Exponential success may be an understatement because I've known you through this process. And your company has grown, and there's a number of reasons why you've grown. You now have how many DJs?
I have 5 DJs.
And you run a full year, around the year, through all the different seasons, all the different events. A lot of people are not familiar with the difference between, your standard mobile entertainment and hiring a professional company like yourself. So let's talk a little bit about being licensed and insured, because there's a lot of
reasons to be insured.
There are. and I don't think everybody really understands that. So tell me a little bit about the liability part of having an entertainer come that isn't insured and what risk that presents to the organization or party.
The reason it's important to be insured is there's a lot of liability. There's heavy equipment, you've got cords across the floor, which we actually gaffer tape. We spend a lot of time making sure our equipment is safe, but we can insure the venue as additionally insured, so if something does happen, the liability doesn't fall on my client. So the music, we actually pay a subscription to be able to play the music in public, which is a big deal because there's tons of fines that could come out for you not being licensed to play the music in public.
When somebody's hiring entertainment for their wedding, that's a big day, important day. Well, quite honestly, every event is. But when you're talking about somebody's one of the most important days of their lives, there's a lot that goes into actually providing that entertainment. And you do a lot of upfront work to make that day special. So let's talk about how you conduct a wedding properly, professionally.
As soon as a bride and groom hire us to host their wedding, and it truly is hosting it, from the first dance to the last dance, we make sure the photographer's in the loop before we do any event, because there's a lot of events that happen at a wedding. And I make sure people are where they need to be. If they're gonna toast the bride and groom, I make sure the people actually toasting are in the room, ready to go. It's a lot behind the scenes that we coordinate that you don't actually see.
There is a lot that goes into a wedding, and you just mentioned making sure the photographer is at the right place, but you also make sure that all of the accessories are in the right place. For an example, for the cake cutting, I've seen you actually set up the table, get the people there, and make sure everything's ready to go before it's announced.
Like, is the knife there? Is there a plate, napkins, forks? Because you don't want to announce it and then they're not ready. It just makes it really awkward. So behind the scenes, that's what we do. We make sure everything is ready to go.
You're kind of coordinating the entire event between the caterers, the photographers, your DJs, the guests, the toast, even the introduction coming into the room.
There are a lot of people you have to herd to make sure they're ready for the grand entrance, for toasts. Whatever's going on, you have to make sure that people are ready and in place.
Music is a big part of every wedding. You don't just show up and randomly play, you spend time planning that part of this event as well.
Absolutely.
Everybody has different taste.
So I want to understand my bride and groom's vision. Music is so important to a lot of people, and everyone has a different taste. So I have online planning tools where my bride and groom can go actually pick music that they love. And they don't have to pick our playlist for the entire evening, but I do want to know what are some of your favorite songs, because music makes people feel a certain way, and I want them to have the music that they love.
Friends, you guys can go in for cocktail hour, but if we can have immediate family stick around for some pictures, it would be most appreciated.
Mr. and Mrs. Delaney and Michael
Now you know the moves, I'm gonna teach you.
You do a variety of different events. As a matter of fact, your organization hosted the candy dance.
Right.
So tell me, that's a big event, thousands of people.
So one of the things I'm proud of with these outdoor events is we have the equipment to fill the space. So we have multiple DJs. If we had 2 stations or 3, we have the ability to do that. We've got wireless speakers where we can throw the sound to another speaker further down the road. So you can cover the whole space with sound, and it's amazing.
Here's the hula hoop competition. Everyone put your hands together for 'em.
Candy dance is only one. You've done a lot of large outdoor big events. So tell me a few of those.
We have. We've done car shows, street vibrations. We've done Brews and Blues Festival, Hot August Nights. So any of these festivals that come to town, we are absolutely thrilled to host them. We have some really fun games like Name That Tune Bingo, anywhere from 1960s to today. We've got classic commercials and TV theme shows where we have bingo cards, just like regular bingo. We play a snippet of the song. If they recognize the song and it's on their bingo card, they get 5 across and yell bingo. It's a lot of fun because people start singing along, and so those are fun for corporate events. And we also have speed quiz, which your cell phone is actually your controller. So we send a question to your phone and they answer on their phone, and that's a lot of fun too.
Tracy, we're coming up on the holiday seasons. A lot of corporate parties coming up.
Yes.
A lot of holiday parties and events throughout the festivities of the holidays. How would people go about booking McClain's Mobile DJ?
Well, they can call our phone number 775-246-4550 or look us up at mcclainsdj.com.
Don't forget, licensed and insured, but more than that, professional entertainment for any event. Wouldn't think of hiring anybody else. That's Tracy Schroeder, McClain's Mobile Music and DJ. Thanks so much for joining us.
My pleasure. Thank you for having us.